Hey, GutFox here. Today I'm going to follow up on yesterday's video. I'm going to respond to Games and Dames, who are referred to as G&D from here on out. I've linked his response to my video yesterday in the description. This one's going to be basically my retorts to his argument, or arguments. So I'll start by saying his paragraph, and then I'll respond to it with my own. So we'll start with his. The blitz at 3:52 is literally sending 7 people. And the sponsor today is Tommy Rotten Applesauce. That's a massive overload blitz. Nothing nano about it in my opinion. Can you pinch it down? The first 3, 4 under, right, is one of the more popular blitzes online. You don't have to rush with a user either with some setups. Were you able to block that with any line adjustments, pinch down, left, right, etc.? Alright, the blitz that says 7 people does not allow a pass to get off. Raflowski replied to it in the comments, so I'll leave it for you to discuss and for any of the viewers to go watch that or read it. But for everybody else, the blitz is unblockable and unslidable. The only way to stop it is by motioning a wide receiver in front of the line and snapping the ball. You can't get a pass off with it coming in. As to the other blitz, it's out of 3-4 bear, a 3-man nano. It is able to be stopped with adjustments though. But the next part, G&D says, I would disagree with adding any random elements to the game. You have to remember, at the end of the day, Madden is a video game. Random elements are bad for competitive play. If blitz X will come in 100% of the time, but pinching the line down stops it 100% of the time, that is fine. Changing it so it comes at 25% of the time, even if I pinch down, by trying to provide more realistic AI confusion will hurt more than it helps in my opinion. Alright, first off, Madden has no competitive scene like League of Legends, Counter-Strike, and Hearthstone, and many other games. It used to, but EA has kind of said meh to the whole idea. They were ahead of their time with competitive esports with the ESPN bus and the large tournaments. It's really unfortunate it's fallen off in recent years with Madden. It'd be awesome if it started up again and we had tournaments broadcasted like those in other games I mentioned. As to the random factor, I don't buy it. Madden has a lot of random. Aggressive catches, breaking tackles, quarterback missing throws, fumbles. There are a million things that are random about this game and calculated by RNG. But to be fair, it fully represents the real life game that way. Sometimes things just don't go your way. Like poker, you need to maximize your chance at success, but you can't guarantee it. And more on O-line, D-line play, block sheds are very random in Madden as well as the NFL. Although rushing 4 in the NFL seems to get better pressure than rushing 4 in Madden, mainly due to block sheds not happening quickly enough at times, and just the speed of Madden being slower than the NFL, which allows quarterbacks to have more time in the pocket. I know this will be an unpopular opinion, but these blitz, this is back to G&D. I know this will be an unpopular opinion, but these blitzes actually add depth to the game. Offense is always way stronger than defense. Giving people time in the pocket leads to letting great plays with 3, 4, 5 reads develop. Sending 6 leaves holes in your defense. These blitzes actually even up the game a bit for the defense. First off, there should be penalties for sending blitzes, namely holes in your defense, as I respond. You shouldn't be able to send heat without giving something away on defense. It's the balance that is necessary on when to send heat versus when to cover those holes. That sounded dirty. But I agree, blitzes are awesome and the offense is stronger than the defense, just like real life nowadays. Obviously it's more exaggerated in Madden due to the better run game and slower overall product on the field, making passing reads easier. But I think our problem here is that stock 4 or 5 man rushes don't get in fast enough in Madden. O-line play is too good on pass blocking. Tom Brady releases the ball in less than 2 seconds on average, and that's not because the other team is blitzing. D-linemen are just really hard to block in the NFL. In Madden, if the opponent rushes 4 all the time, how long do you think he can sit in the pocket with all things being equal and only 5 blockers? Maybe 4 seconds? That's far too long to make reads and tear apart a defense. So this is a game design issue that EA needs to look at along with those nano blitzes. Alright, back to G&D. There are plays this year that guarantee TDs on certain coverages. I'm sure you guys have seen them. If you run cover 4 and your opponent runs a certain play, it's a 1-play touchdown. Same with some setups on cover 2 and 3. It's possible now to do the same thing, but you need to identify and make adjustments to not allow these blitzes to come in. There should be plays that beat certain coverages, just like real life. But EA should fix those plays that exploit the defensive AI, like PA end around last year. Exploiting the defensive AI is as bad as exploiting blocking schemes. But if it's a long developing play, or something like a Hail Mary against cover 3, then yeah, maybe the player deserves a healthy game for outguessing the defense, and for the defense not adjusting. Alright, back to G&D. If there are any blitzes sending less than 6 that get a free man that is not defendable by any means, it should be patched 100%, which I agree with. G&D goes on, as long as there are ways to scheme and adjust, I don't mind them staying. I haven't played as much as I did last year, but I've used them and have seen people use them against me. The best games I play in terms of competition are versus people who know how to send heat. It turns into a chess match. I have to make 3 to 4 adjustments at the line. I have to think carefully before every single snap. I love those type of games. I respect your opinion that you like those matches, but I think you can get that chess match without nanos. Good players are going to be good and give you a hard game, whether there are bugs in the AI or not. In my opinion, the strategy in the NFL is the deepest of any sport, and Madden captures that. There will still be plenty of strategy even if nanos are taken out. Blitzes and overloads will still be in the game to provide heat, and you just have to know when to send it rather than send it stock every play, therefore providing more strategy. And in the NFL, you can see whether people are creeping up to the line of scrimmage or if they're crowding it. That means they're probably blitzing. Not always, but generally. In Madden, everything is base line to not give anything away, and the nano still gets home. There's not much reading going on there. If it were true overload blitzes, then you'd have a sense of it coming, seeing many people lining up on one side of the field. G&D next says, I understand other people don't feel the same way I do. I'm not sure what to tell them though. There are many people who enjoy sim gameplay. Head-to-head will never be sim though. People go there to win. Heat has been in Madden for years and will continue to be in. They patched the old line last year and more and better blitzes showed up. I agree. There are many people who enjoy sim gameplay and there are many people who just want to win. And what if one day sim schemes are the best way to win? Isn't that our utopia? But you're correct. It's not the people's job to play worse and not abuse nanos. It's EA's job to fix them and make it more fun and sim-like at the same time. And I respect their efforts. It's hard to constantly keep up with the thousands upon thousands of players trying to break your game daily. G&D wraps up. I like the content you're providing, by the way. I enjoy all the ones you post and have subbed on YouTube. Discussion is always good. Thanks for the kind words, man. I really appreciate the discussion too. It's the exact reason I do this. But let me know what you guys think about this subject in the comments. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.